Alright, so here's Byron up at the top of the mine place, or the gym, like way up, watching everyone like a king from his throne. He's actually Roark's father from earlier. Yeah, the first gym leader. Remember him? Yeah, I think that's kind of neat. It's always neat fighting two related gym leaders, you know. It's like, what? Alright, so he starts off with a Bronzor. This thing's a kind of a pain because, you know, with Bronzors, they have that high defense and stuff. And yeah, like I said in the previous episode, I do still have Ember just because it's a special-based attack. And I couldn't be bothered to give it Fire Blast or Flamethrower. It has Extrasensory, which isn't very fun if you're using a fighting-type Pokemon. Of course, that's not obviously while I'm using Infinite, because it's part of Fire-type, but yeah. The thing also can do Hypnosis and a whole array of other attacks that can just kind of irritate you. It's kind of meant to be there to, you know, kind of cause trouble at the beginning. Now, next up is this Bastiodon. This thing has a ton of defense. I'm serious. Do not try to hit it with physical attacks that aren't very strong. Fighting-type attacks, even though it has a ton of defense, they're still going to be very effective against it. I'm going to use close combat against this guy because it does a ton of damage. Because it's 4 times weak to fighting, since it's rock and steel type. Now, if you don't have a fighting type attack, you have to be very careful because it can use Iron Defense to raise its defense by a lot, and it can use Rest to restore its hit points. So you have to kind of be on guard for that in case it decides to be annoying and stall you out for a while. It's very painful, very irritating. In fact, this is actually my second battle against Roark, because the first one, well, actually, the first video looked really bad. I didn't do the camera settings just right. Okay, yeah, anyway, that's beside the point. Here's Steelix here. Again, I'm going with close combat, probably over Ember. I don't know if that's the best move or not, but I'm going for it. Remember, Steelixes, they have very high defense, but relatively low special defense. A water-type attack, if you have a water-type Pokemon, you'll do great against this gym. Seriously, use Surf against anything. You can catch, like, a Gastrodon just outside, just to the east of the city. Catch a Gastrodon, train it up a few levels, teach it Surf, and you'll probably do fine against Byron. Seriously, you'll probably do fine. If you're having any difficulties with it, try that. Just catch a nice, strong water Pokemon. Anyway, after you beat Byron, he'll give you the 6th badge, the Mine Badge. And, let's see, this lets you use Strength outside of battle, so you can do some things. And also you get, to use Pokemon up to level 70, like traded Pokemon. He also gives you TM91, which contains Flash Cannon. It's a pretty cool, special-based Steel-type attack, which, if you have something like Empoleon, it'll be great. And if you could also give it to a Lucario if you train that, or some other things. So you can take that little roundabout way, and you can exit the gym through a nice little passage like that. Alright, and that takes care of that.